You have to take some roads alone. At the end of 2008, after the global financial crisis, I had pretty much hit rock bottom. I was broke and broken as a real estate salesperson. Why was I broke, you ask? I kept asking myself the same question. It wasn't an issue of effort. I spent days and nights working hard, showing properties to prospective buyers and pitching for great listings. But for one reason or another, my deals kept going south. Buyers pulled out, properties were withdrawn because the market was getting tough. The worst of it was when a fraudster pulled one over on me. Just when I thought things were getting better, they got worse. By December 2008, I had a $40,000 overdraft and things were looking pretty dire. I'd been working in real estate for 5 years at that point, and my performance was average, not the worst, but definitely not one of the best. My workplace, Barfoot & Thompson, was the largest real estate firm in New Zealand, and I was working at one of the top branches, Mount Eden, for one of the top managers in the entire business, Ian Gray. By all accounts, after 5 years in the business, I should have been a shining star in the sky. Instead, by the end of 2008, I was a pebble on the ground. With high costs of living, my income was really important to help support my family, so it was scary when after a year I was in debt. Being flat broke is a humbling experience. All the more humbling when you have a gracious friend who supports you. In December 2008, the same month my debt was in the tens of thousands, a good friend of mine invited my family to her parents' beach house in Whangamata, which is on the Coromandel in New Zealand. A week to decompress with my husband and kids and forget about the troubles for a while. Bless her. Not only was it an amazing gesture on her part, but it led to one of the most significant moments of my life. One day during our stay, I was wandering around the village shops, feeling sorry for myself. Amidst my moping, I found myself in a packed junk shop, full of secondhand items from people's kitchen closets and bookshelves, you name it. Not a bad way to spend some time. The shop had several large piles of books, and it caught my eye, so I went hunting for a good deal. Then I came upon a thin book with a large title. I'd heard of the book before, but I'd never read it. The book was Mind Power by John Kehoe. Something about it felt unintimidating and approachable. It only cost 50 cents, which was about all I could afford. Why not? I bought it. Over the following few days, I read the book 3 times. After the 3rd time, I made a decision. I would follow the book's principles for 90 days, from January to March. It would be my 3-month experiment. I had nothing to lose. Things could not get worse by trying it out. And I promised myself that if nothing changed by the end of March, I would have to leave the real estate industry, an industry that I love, and find a job that paid the bills more substantially. As part of the promise, I decided I would tell no one about my intentions. I'd never done affirmations or visualizations, never tried to consciously harness the power of my mind. These concepts were difficult for me to grasp, so I knew they might be challenging for others to understand. And I didn't want other people's opinions and preconceptions to distract me from my decision. Not friends, not family, not even my husband, just me and the universe. I knew that's the only way I'm going to be able to walk this road to change. Little did I know then what incredible change was going to happen over the next 3 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years.